corners and safeties, if you're an NFL person who watches the draft and the lead up to the draft, you're probably thinking Ohio State's in awful shape in the secondary. They're losing 3 of the best players in the country. Well, that's true, but those guys didn't have that much experience for the most part, and they're being replaced by guys that are just as talented. So what did you see out of the DBs?
Well, I think you've got 2 veteran type guys back there that that you will count on. I think Denzel Ward and Damon Webb are the 2 guys are kind of returning starters. I know we have mentioned it before, as Ward was not technically a starter last year, but him and Lattimore and him and Conley rotated in and out. And if he was good enough to rotate with those 2 guys who are potentially top 10 picks this year, I think you can count on Ward as a starter and somebody that's going to be good back there. Right now, Damon Arnett is the other starter there at corner, and he looked very good. He had that pick against J.T. Barrett, which was more of just being at the right place, a punt return type of thing. Behind him is where I was really more interested in, because Arnett and Ward are the 2 starters right now. It was Kendall Sheffield. You had Wade, and then you had Okudah, the 3 guys that were just coming into the program, to see how they've kind of made steps these last couple of weeks, and if they're going to be able to push Ward or Arnett for one of those starting spots. I thought all 3 of them kind of had up and down games. They showed flashes. They were burnt quite a few times by the wide receivers. A lot of those long touchdown passes were over one of those 3 guys. So coverage wise, they made some good plays, but they were kind of lost in coverage there at some points. And a lot of that could be where it just looks like they are. It could be something where, the 4th string walk-on safety was supposed to cover something and he didn't. And so it looked like Wade was out of spot. You just never know. What I did like about all 3 of them, I thought all 3 of them looked really good in tackling and, the getting to the runner after they have caught the ball. There wasn't too many handoffs to the running backs, but, screen pass stuff, I thought all 3 of them did a real good job. I think Wade led those 3 with 6 tackles. So they all look good. They're all going to play some part of the secondary next year. It's just a matter of one of them can push Arnett out of that starting role, which I think Sheffield might be able to with a few more months.